Good morning or evening, friends. Hi, guys. This is Wise Guys Uphill Winching. Going through some multiplayer to round out this Destiny beta. Now, they gave us two multiplayer options, both of which competitive. One quick match and the other one not so much. The real difference is that we have two different game modes to show, as well as two different maps. I happen to like the maps. I think they're pretty well done, particularly the one on with the countdown game mode. But we'll start here on Endless Vale. Control map, nice little. It feels kind of like an alien planet.
But can you hold territory?
Can I hold territory? Let's find out. Run, 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 run. If you saw the last video, I don't do so hot on these. I'm okay with saying that, so hopefully we can get some good stuff done. But I have chosen these for entertainment value. With the control points, there are 3 points. For those who don't know, there's an A point, a B point, and a C point. You want to get zone advantage. It boosts the amount of kills you get. For example, if you got 3, I think you get 3 points per kill if you're holding more than 1 point. Or if you're holding all 3 points, 2 if you're holding 2, 1 if you're holding 1.
Zone A
I think you also get 1 point if you're holding 0, but I don't know that to be sure. Plus you get a point every time you capture 1. Now the point of the game type is that you want to get to 75, I think. Most of the time I see most of the times I see a game, it goes up to 76. I think 75 is the magic number, though.
Lost. Zone A's captured. It's yours.
Got it.
Zone advantage.
We have zone advantage.
Zone C lost.
A sugar digga 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 digga. A sugar digga. Saw him coming around side. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him.
Zone B secure. Zone advantage.
I did that incorrectly. I thought they were traveling and he was traveling with 2. He was actually traveling with 3. So the plan was to sneak up, take out the one guy in the back, and then take out the guy in the front. Because there was 3, I got sandwiched. Oh, the aim is so terrible. But we hit him finally. Still looking around. No, on this one the maps aren't that far, or the points aren't that far apart. You usually get from point A to point C pretty quick. Oh no! Ambushed. I am not doing so hot, but I'm not the bottom for right now, so that's a win, right? Yes, no, maybe. Grenade coming through.
Zone C captured.
Lots of bad guys. Now would be a good time.
You're falling behind.
That would have been a good time to have my grenade available. Unfortunately, I already used it, and it is still recharging. It's kind of rough because the last time I played Destiny,
It's a power play.
I had a lot of mods. Oh, if you get all 3, it's a power play, and I think they get points for holding it. I hadn't paid enough attention to that. But like I was saying, last time I played with
5 minutes remaining.
a Titan,
Shut the enemy down.
and I had a build that was modeled around having multiple grenades. I was chucking grenades at all turns. So it's kind of rough, not just to learn the game, but to learn it from a largely weakened state than I was last time. Doing alright though. Nothing fancy, just doing okay. I still don't know what one of those abilities is, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna cap this point. I'm gonna cap this point. Do-da-do. Now that's a bad placement though. My reticle was placed way too low to the ground. If somebody comes in, it'd surprise me and I'd die. Gotcha! Take a little time, let my shield come up. Oh no!
Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost.
Tried to take a little time. Tried to let my shield come up. Does not look like I was effective in that. Trying to slide out of the way now. Come back and make sure my point's set. Yeah. Dust that forehead. Or as they taught us in theater, forehead.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Got zone advantage. It is a tight map. If you look up in the top in the middle, it is 44-44. It's now, I think, 46-44. They're leading.
You're in the lead.
But now we have balanced it back. That is very important in these particular game modes. Very rarely did I play this over this weekend and feel like the game had run out. It had run out of hand. Most of the time, you could see your way getting back into it. I mean, every now and again, somebody would drop, and it would be lopsided and one-sided. But for the most part, you can kind of get an idea of how close you are to getting back in the game at any given moment. All it takes is a coordinated push. And I think that's good because it doesn't spoon feed you a way to win, but it also lets you know it's entirely possible. Just stick with it, tighten up a little bit, and you can absolutely save your team.
Zone C captured. Total control.
That's what happens when you shoot like crap.
Zone B lost. Zone A
Still in the lead, barely. Yeah, what you want? Oh. Yeah, get dusted. I shouldn't have won that, but I did.
Zone A's captured. It's yours.
Like I said, this goes to about 75, 76, something like that. So we are nearing the end of this round.
One final push and victory is yours.
It looks like we are comfortably in the driver's seat, but we will see if that stands.
Total control. Good work. Zone C.
I'm so glad I got that kill. I would have felt bad. See, now all of a sudden it looks manageable again. It went from feeling like we had it in hand to now this is manageable. Yeah. Yeah.
Zone A lost. Zone C.
That was terrible use of supercharge. We are close to victory. And there we go. So that is the control point. Like I said, the control point is simply just a way of saying this is how we show that basically King of the Hill point. Basically Team King of the Hill. So that was the control matchup. How'd I do? Still bottom of my team, but it wasn't bad. I mean, we're in the negative for KDR. So that's good. Alright, now we've got control out of the way, we're going into our next game mode. This one is going to be whether or not we are able to detonate bombs. You sneak into enemy point, you arm the bomb, they have a chance to defuse it. If they defuse it, they get the point. If you arm it and it explodes, you get the point. If either side kills both sides, you typically get a point. Only exception if the bomb has already been set, it still has to be defused. You can't just get that last kill right before the bomb blows up and that be okay. Attacker still win. This mode is countdown. Dun, dun, dun.
Set the charges or defeat all.
It's really dynamic, and like I was saying before, I like the way these gameplays feel, because in these multiplayer games, very rarely does it feel, at least from what I've been able to play so far, it is very rare that it feels lopsided. It's very rare that you feel like you just don't have a chance to win, and I like that. Something to keep you in it till the bitter end, and hopefully discourage people dropping. Now, I did play a match earlier on Countdown, on about the second point. All my team quit. Like the entire team quit. It was just me. And I played it out as best I could, but I mean, you got 4 people coming at you. And a game I'm not used to, so it got kind of bad. But oh, we got an AFK error. Isn't that nice? Or AFC error, I guess. But that's the kind of thing you're looking at.
Your charge.
You get 1 point and you're going to 6. So right now they defused our charge 1-0. But they have to get 6 to win. So, at the bare minimum, math majors, 6 rounds. Unless everybody quits. Wow, we got 2 AFKers But it could go up to, 12 rounds? 11 rounds? Something like that. Because somebody should get 6 by 11 rounds, yeah. There's always a time limit. So right now the clock is ticking for us to set the bomb. Once the bomb is set, the clock becomes ticking for them to defuse it, and so on and so forth. I didn't have a good first round. Setting up for a good second round. Playing cautious. That grenade should be good. Didn't do what I wanted to do, but we did get a kill. So, I feel productive. Also, the little orbs mean you can revive people. So, that is what we're going to be looking to do more often than not. If you got somebody that's down, I think it takes like 20 seconds, something of that nature, before they allow you to reset or revive. Now, this is very important. As you see, we killed everybody on the other team, as denoted by our narrator letting us know. Also, on the bottom right-hand corner in the red, you can see 4 skulls by their name, so all of them are dead. But we don't win until that bomb is defused. That becomes very important in this game, because so often than not, more often than not, they can trick you, and people end up getting into these firefights away from the point. It's not good to get into a firefight away from the point. Make sure you're close to the point. Make sure you remember what the objective is, because I've been able to get a lot of stuff because people have not been paying attention. Walk in and defuse a bomb that nobody was that they set, but nobody decided to guard, because they all went and chased kills. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna melt him. How about that? How about that? How about I punch him in the face and he catch fire? Holla back, youngin'. Woo woo! We're not doing poorly. We're doing pretty well. Got this high ground that I was saying before. You kind of see a lot. Don't want to do too much moving up there, so that way you can maintain your advantage, but you also don't want to stay perfectly still. Charge set. Put some bullets on them. Pepper you with some bullets. Run up on you. That helps too. It also helps to kill everybody. Every single person on their team die. Wise Guys in second place. Let's go! Alright, so we're coming into this 4th round. Got a tight game so far. I mean, 2-1. Did I get shot at? Why are you shooting at me? See? If I wasn't so distracted, I probably could have got a kill. What are you doing? Oh, he was trying to be a G. Yeah, we don't do that here.
Only 1 minute left.
That'll be a good time for a grenade. Probably not. Okay, see, that would have been a bad time for a grenade. He ran off and left. Trying not to be a liability. Got my teammate going in. And while he's doing that, I'm just going to defuse. So there's the other thing I was saying. In an instance like this, we killed the entire team, but we still have to defuse that bomb before it goes off. If we don't defuse that bomb before it goes off, then they automatically win, and that's bad, as you would imagine. Coming in on round 5, we've got a commanding lead, 3-1. Again, we are heading to 6 on this, so we're only about halfway. Ow, 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 ow. That was bad.
Now hold the line.
Bad, sad, bad. Another thing on this, you don't see a lot of people stopping for revives. I probably more so than I should end up stopping for revives, just because I think it's easier to come in with a strong front than it is to come in and rush in by yourself against 4 or 5 people.
Lock it up. Your charge has been defused.
But sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know. And just like that, it's an interesting series once again.
Or fight to the bitter end.
I will defend and fight. How about that? Cash me outside. Sorry. There's some of that high ground I was telling you about. I feel like this is going to be a heavily traveled little area, but I also don't want to expose myself too much. Waiting, but I don't want to stay in one place for too long because this level mapping is very dynamic. Or this game type is very dynamic. I want to stick by to make sure I can revive my buddy here. Just waiting for the opportunity to do so.
Enemy charges
kill.
set. You know what.
Buddy's up. That's to chase them away. There will be no Rishomon on that end. I think I'm going to the wrong point. Oh, not knowing the map. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know if we're going to get to the charge in time. Probably not. And that's one of those things to take care of. I wanted to get to the objective, but I did it incorrectly. Like, I didn't know exactly where I was going. I took too much damage. It became a problem for that. I didn't want to get into a mindless fight with their guy if I could just get by him. But not knowing the map caused more trouble than it was worth on that one. And now we have a tie series, 3-3. What you gonna do? And this is why I like this game mode. Again, it didn't take long. 2 good rounds from them, and all of a sudden, this is a close series again. Like, it's deadly close again. Watching that radar. Watching that radar. Yeah! Keep on sliding. Got all the sliding you need, little homie. I can probably go plant. Alright. Alright. Now here's some strategy. This is me being stupid. My team is over at the other point. Looks like most of us are dead anyway. But my team is over at the other point. I walked in, I don't think full health, but I walked in and set a charge with my team on the other side. I was hoping the enemy team was on the other side, but if I was paying attention, I would have been able to see that there was somebody nearby on the radar. There's no need to set that like that. If there was nobody there, then I could do it, letting time kind of run down, make them have to try to get tactical to get to me. But if I know somebody's there, I mean, all they have to do is defuse. Wait for it. Wait for it. And the exact same thing just happened. He set that at an improper place. I was right there. Just as soon as he got it up, I got the kill. There was nobody in his team around to kind of protect him, to flank him, to keep me off of him. That was it. So now we're tied at 4. We're getting close. Very, very close. And I'm supercharged, but I kind of want to save my supercharge for a winning round. Hoping that everybody else uses theirs prior to the winning round. So that way when the winning round comes, for one of us to get 6, either them to almost get 6 or me to get 6, I want to be able to get that win. We're ahead. Charge is set. Waiting to be able to pick up. Now here's part of the problem. I'm thinking the charge is set right here at this market point, but it's not. You can tell, if you look over there, you can tell very clearly that charge is not over there. So I run to it and it's not there. Same problem as last time, as the past 2 rounds. This really requires a level of coordination with the rest of your team, because if you set that charge, all it takes for them to get to you in time. He needed us to help defend. Me being stupid, I didn't even know he had set it there. I thought we had set it where we had 3 people kind of walking around doing nothing. That would have been the proper place to set. But one person by themselves setting, it becomes difficult in this kind of situation. And because we didn't have really any communication during the game, I mean, what were we supposed to do? Where y'all at? Good grenade. Got 1 kill. Alright.
1 minute left.
All is not lost. 4 5. We're watching right now to see the skull placements on your bottom right. Trying to see who dies, who survives. Who dies, who survives.
Enemy charge is set. Defuse it before it.
Now the clock is ticking. They're keeping it even. All we've got to do is just defuse. I go to spectate. Somebody's trying to pick me up. Eh. Didn't make it though. We got 1 more left. Uh-oh.
Excellent.
He's got them all. He's got to defuse it. This will get us to our last round. So once he defuses this, we'll be 5-5. We can win that last round. I got my supercharge waiting on me. Everything's good. Wait.
You're all down. This fight's over.
Or he doesn't defuse it in time. Again, that's why I like this game. It's so much into that. Just that game mode itself works very well. I know almost everybody has one like that, but this one feels strange and dynamic. But I like it. Anyway, that's the vid. If you like, hit like. If you love, hit subscribe. Peace out!